do you ban the pocket picks? Because the other thing that Sandbox Gaming, who we will introduce first, does is I want to talk about Summit, a player we haven't described so far. Used to be the sub-top laner for Keen, so of course never got to play. He's starting top laner over Weiser, who played in the Kesper Cup for Sandbox Gaming.
And looked good.
And this guy offends the one rule you learn as soon as you queue into that first ever game of League of Legends. When you get away from the bots, he doesn't stay in his damn lane. He goes wherever he wants. They are all about the matchups here. And when you have a bad cast, I pick up the mantle of Max. So I'm here for you, Max. Whatever you need, Atlas.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
As SK Telecom T1, no changes, understandably. 4-0. Question has only been, who's been better, SKT or Griffin? That's what everyone wants to know the answer to. Griffin was the emphatic answer until there was those... SKT will be top lane, and I guess Victor's going to be farming it out for Khan in game number 1.
Yep, Khan played 2 games of it already, so more than happy to hop on this champion. He's had up and down performances, often being targeted by the enemy jungler, and now OnFleek is on the Olaf. He has the ability to target anyone he wants. And we'll see what he's going to be able to get done here in the early game, because you have to imagine...
First 15 minutes, it will tell the tale of a Sandbox Gaming can take down SKT, or whether SK Telecom T1 can wait for their moment.
Going to go back home, Teddy, without the teleport just yet. As here's the paranoia straight towards the top side, and that is just a dead rise. I spoke too soon. The action immediately followed.
Very squishy rise build. No health in the build. No catalyst that we were wondering we might see on the way to a Rod of Ages, or in fact, the adaptive helm, so the turret blades will roll in as well. And only a Mountain Drake as a consolation prize for Sandbox Game.
Yeah, exactly.
Speaking of hop skipping, some Goomba Stomps are possible. They know the Sandbox are on this Rift Herald.
Yep, Paranoia available here as well. OnFleek wants to be able to grab this one. Good knockups here from Dub. Wants just one combo cleared. Oh, just about gets the auto, but doesn't quite get in there. Abyssal Voyage, Marta wants to help him. It's cleared. Just baits Dub all the way in. Gravity Field's going to be there. Perfect Hex Core allows for the displacement, but now down to half health, and he gets taunted. Teddy picks up the kill, and Faker combos into Summit at the same time. Chaos Storm ticking down. Joker trying to hook Summit out of it, but can't. Flashes into the death ray, and it's named so well as he picks up another kill.
Dove so greedy on the chase to pick up the low health Nocturne. Didn't respect the stopwatch is up. 6 camps ahead of the enemy. When will we see the channel on that Rift Herald? It's apparently blue buff, the first objective.
Well, Undertow is going to land onto Clid, who has to use the Paranoia mostly to get out as the hero's entrance is going to come in. No knockups, but at least Clid is going to be alive as Khan's going to get the first rotation. Summit making his way over as well, and Infernal Chains do not land. Dove still has the ultimate if he wants to. Blast Cone to safety, but they don't steal away the blue buff.
They're getting another item. And that Saracen Brace transformation. Neither of them a team fight, right? They need Hurricane. They desperately need some more tankiness, but they're going to try something mid lane anyway.
Yeah, Devour is going to come in. Joker gets a beautiful play. And the Catfish is going to go down. True Shot Barrage is going to hit OnFleek, but I have a feeling he doesn't care, as this tower should get taken down for first turret blood over to Sandbox.
And that was sleek from Joker. He hits the hook again, but it's going to be under turret. They'll take the objective here. Nice little movement there. They gave up on a lot of side lanes to make that play happen, and how about a fallback Ocean?
Respecting the amount of threat there is globally, is finally they'll get in there. Okay, World Ender is going to be tanking this one up, but Faker flashes out of the way of the last hit, and is he going to have it? He is. So Faker going to fall down to the Ignite. Dove should follow up here as Khan has a lot of damage left remaining. True Shot Barrage is only going to clip OnFleek, who's got a lot of health, and is going to be okay. 1 for 1 in the end.
And this time they play around the Abyssal Voyage. They can't be outnumbered as easily, and they do trade 1 for 1. Waiting for the next Wombo. Always about those Wombo combos. Paranoid almost off cooldown. Speaking of Wombo combos.
No, Joker caught out, but thankfully there's a Fate's Call.
This is definitely the high blood pressure game for people who think action is coming. I can't stop him, but he only goes one way.
That's true, that's true. Oh, goodness me. Is this Sandbox? Yes, it is. Therefore, the Baron going to be started 22 minutes OnFleek. In trouble. True Shot Barrage going to get, taken down. There is no smite in this Baron pit, and Faker is going to find Sandbox. Not entirely sure what that play was, but Paranoia now going to join Faker, and this is what can happen. You have to respect the globals if you're against this SKT composition. Okay, Hook is going to land. Marta may be a little bit overextended, but Khan comes in, and This flank is so deadly. Joker's going to die first, and now SKT looking for more.
We don't get to see the notebook from Coma today, but I'm sure the note for Sandbox Gaming's first series was, damn, do they like Baron a lot.
Yep.
All them throwing their faces into Baron and slowly getting it. Cost Sandbox a lot of time in that series. No Baron coming here. Everyone knows about the Callista threat. Speaking of Callista, Nocturne only damages you, so you are swapping the potential mid-game power spike of the Callista for just buying a bit of space and time.
Oh my goodness. Well, not getting a lot of space from Teddy here as Paranoia comes in once again. And it's in fact Dove that could be in trouble. The fear is going to come in. The World Ender feeling like it's not exactly named correctly at this point because he is just straight up dead. Clid picks up that kill easily. 2-0 and 2 now, I believe.
Not much of a role in the next team fight, so some problem solving required. Guess what? The answer's Baron.
5 members once again on top of it. Paranoia just comes back off cooldown. And
50-50,
it's
baby.
taking a lot of damage, exactly right. This will actually go down as Clid gets into the pit. It's Teddy! No, it's not! The Baron taken down on fleek is going to die as Ghost desperately trying to get out of here. Dove is going to survive. Joker's going to be there, so they will have some Barons left. But is it worth it to lose 3 people for it? I'm not entirely sure.
2 maybe, 3 no, and it was just the most telegraphed play. Reminds me of MVP in seasons past where they were just about the 50-50. Speaking of 50-50, how about a 4th kill on top as Teddy? He's no slouch in the damage department.
Yep, hanging out between turrets. Just comfortably able to work out the ranges very nicely there. As, Joker and Dove, they do have a Baron buff around them, but they're losing the majority of their base and any semblance of map control.
Negative Baron buff power play. In case you guys watched OGN, you'd know that the numbers we showed was just purely gold earned. Now we actually have relative gold, so including the Baron gold. Well, SKT half was off, but maybe they look at the game, say they made too many mistakes in early game. That was the most they could hope for. As here comes Nocturne.
Yep, Dove is not hoping for very much here as World Ender is at least going to keep him alive for a little bit longer as Summit tries to get in amongst it, but it looks like SKT have God mode on. They just don't take damage as Chaos Storm does exactly the opposite. Summit now with half health, gets himself a shield, but he is going to die. Click gets on top of him. Hero's entrance just to create a party as Joker's going to be the next one on the chopping block. Teddy was taken out as now Ghost looking for a little bit more. That there is still damage availability. As you can see, Khan is so incredibly strong. Clid's got a GA, and Ghost now just trying to run for his life.
Let's see if the Yakety Sax can at least buy time for Sandbox. Stop waves from being pushed in and the base broken. Faker wants to say no.
Yep, Justice Punch is going to come in and Proto Belt's going to be there, so Dash Cannon try and get him away. Ghost just trying to hop his way out as the taunt not going to get there. Now trying to turn this one around, but the burst damage from Khan should be enough to get there, and it is. But man, that was almost too close for SKT fans.
And yet still calculated overall because
cooldown respawned, if you will, as Abyssal Voyage going to get Marta into this mid lane. Still playing like the Abyssal Voyage has been changed as the hook is going to land onto Teddy somehow. Devour going to be in there, but the Flay is back. Coming out onto Marta. Fate's Call is going to be used not for the CC as the first kill is going to be onto the GA of the Nocturne, and Joker is still alive. But look at these health bars. They are limping out of this fight, and Ghost is going to be the first one to go down. That damage potential certainly not going to be there as Ghost spots Teddy. Just gives him that double kill, and SKT should be able to at least break open the base, if not grab themselves a Baron.
And try the finish maybe even here as well with a Mountain Drake. Not going to check that brush. That would have been cha-ching for Khan, but here's someone else.
Oh,
to check the brush. Ezreal does it even safer. Let's see if they can end the game here, SK Telecom T1. Everything is in their favor.
Yep, the inhibitor going to go down. It looks like they're not stopping. Summit, can you actually kill these minions in time, or can you actually keep yourself alive? The answer looks to be either no or no, as he tries to defend. I don't think he's going to be able to, though, as the Nexus turrets have already bitten the dust. Khan flashes forward. The stopwatch is going to be there, but that's a taunt, and that's exactly what SKT are doing as the game is over.
The Faker Global taunt finally got Dove a kill. He's got that story to tell. But when it comes to the bigger story, the bigger picture, SK Telecom T1 just had more ideas. They were cleaner, and Sandbox Gaming, they didn't roll over and die. And to that, I give them credit. But unfortunately, when push came to shove, when Ezreal had 3 items, there was really only one horse in the race. It was well won by SK Telecom T1. They returned to the Galio comp. We know they can play the Urgot. They know they can play the Fiora carry top lane. And now they go back to the 2018 bread and